very hot summer day in the state of Kansas today. It's 93 with the humidity of 5,000. Or at least that's what it feels like. So I got my little sweat rag. But here's what I want to talk about. 6 months in the new shop. 6 months. It's actually been 8 months, but this has been a video that I've wanted to do because a lot of people had a lot of questions when I first started detailing in this shop. Now, I've made it no secret that had it not been for my parents, I wouldn't have this place. My dad needed this for his race car and all of that good stuff. And then of course, we needed a place to detail in the winter time the car lot cars. So then in turn, I needed to have a space to do my outside details, especially in the inclement weather. Because before I had the shop, if it was raining or if it was really cold or something like that, I couldn't do it. I had to just cancel. Well, now if it's raining, I can bring it in here. If it's cold, I can turn on our heater and I'm good to go. I can get the temperature up in here enough that I can detail the cars. I have loved it. Now, the only thing I did not do is I did not invest in shelves and all of that. So let me show you around and you can see the mess because we have acquired a lot of mess and chaos since we moved in. So this is my side. This would be the driver's side if a car is pulled in. So we have the air compressor and then some chaos, and then that's actually not chaos, it's just a cooler and the jump box. When you're detailing cars and the doors are open for several hours, that can result in dead batteries. So, and that's my little bitty air tank, a little bitty one. I'll tell you what, that comes in handy sometimes. Just saying, it's a little 2-gallon one, and this is the 11-gallon one. Now, my table here, I have the extractor, the vacuum, and the steamer, and I just kind of keep this as my table for my floor mats and stuff. So I've been able to put a few things together and develop a few little habits. And you might have seen the video where I have floor mats that I'm doing now. So on top of the generator is kind of where I store those floor mats, the ones that need to be cleaned. So this would be the passenger side. And then this is the catch-all. So when I'm planning my detail, I'll pull out my products, and I kind of plan things out. This is the APC I want to use. If it's an outside detail, I'll pull out the Super Clean. Make sure my bottles are ready to go. And then my dad, he uses my space too. And then, these are actually clean towels. Clean towels, I have clean towels in there and then in this bucket. And when I wash them, I bring them. And I just kind of leave them here when my drawers are full. And then this is my bucket for dirty towels. So then we have my cabinet here. This is where I put all of my products. And then I have my drawers, and that's where I keep my towels. So over here, it's towels that I do the interior with and some glass and stuff like that. And then these are the towels that I use for the exterior. I'm going to get me a little thingy that I can put here on the side so that I can put my gloves in it, but I just haven't done it yet. I haven't invested because I wasn't sure we were going to stick around. Just don't overdo it. You know what I mean? And then, I have my dirty towel bin up there. This is the towels that, they're pretty dirty. You don't want to use them on the interior or even on the exterior. And so I'll put them there along with the terry cloth ones. The terry cloth towels, yes, I will use them. They are awesome on carpets. So I'll show you this mess down here. So on my top shelf, I keep my brushes and things like that. And then my little bits of Flex products there. I have all the air gun there and the lights, the LED lights, I keep them there. And then this basket just has the little stuff that just really doesn't have a place, like brushes and things like that. Most of it is brushes, but I have screwdrivers and scrapers and all that in there. I'm going to be bringing a basket up here for all of the brushes too. I just haven't done it yet, but I have plans now that we've decided to stay in. My drill, I just kind of fit it in there And a lot of that is because I just don't want to leave it out. But I just keep my glass stuff, my scent stuff, maybe some of the polishes and stuff I'll keep in the very back there. And then I keep all of my APCs and cleaners and shines and all of that right in this area. And then down below is just all of my bulk stuff, I guess you could say. And this is what I want to get a shelf for. And now that we've decided to stay, I think I'll go ahead and invest in a shelf. I just didn't want to do it there in the beginning. And then I bought a new package of towels. I love those. These are Walmart brand. They're the multi-purpose microfiber towels. By the way, business cards right here. This is the headlight restoration box. And then my candy and my tip bucket right here. Tip bucket, gotta have that. No, what it is change that I find in the car lot details. That's mine. So then down below, I've said it several times, we have electricity here, but we don't have a water source. That will probably come later because the building that we're in is actually just an addition to the two buildings. So they enclose the space between the two buildings. There's a car lot to my east and a body shop to my west. Anyway, so I keep these. My dad drinks a lot of orange juice, a lot of Sunny D. So I save those jugs and we bring water. I bring water. And then of course you see my bucket and my wheel and tire brushes. That's down there. Get your stuff out of my space, Dad. Okay, so I just gave you a tour. I didn't show you the chair, but I know you guys have seen it. This is Granddad's chair. And it's a nice little place where I can just sit for a minute and cool off or have a cigarette, drink some coffee. You know, sometimes when I come in, it's like any other job. Sometimes you just need to go in and sit and hope to goodness that your mind gets right because you've got to acclimate to this place you got to be for the next 8 hours. You know what I mean? Then I'll find my motivation and get started on that detail. But anyway, I do have plans now that we have decided to stay and renewed the lease. We are I'm going to start investing in my stuff. And I'm going to start bringing in a couple of shelves. I want to bring in a shelf on that side also, but I just kind of got to get a better feel of how to arrange everything. So, but anyway, I'm loving it. It's working out great for me. I have lost very few customers. Most everybody has been very accepting. But I think a lot of that is because when I changed my pricing structure, because in my area, it's a very different ball game than it is in, say, Dallas or Kansas City. You know, people here, we don't have the type of economy that is dependent on all kinds of manufacturing. Our primary economy here is the aircraft industry. Cessna, Boeing, Spirit, you got me, Learjet, all of that. That's our primary economic status here. But a lot of people are losing their jobs lately. So, and just bit by bit, some will fall off. So you have to kind of adjust with your times, with your city, with the economy. You know, the economy is not doing that great anyway. So you just have to kind of take that in. But most every customer has been very accepting. But I've actually enjoyed it. I want to buy some flags. I want to cover that. I want to cover that area. That was an old window on that side of the building. My dad bought a flag to cover a little bit there. And so I want to buy some flags, maybe even I'm reaching a point now where I really need to put together a logo. I've tossed around ideas, but nothing ever set right with me. Well, now Detail Grandma has got to come up with a logo, even if it's an old caricature of an old lady. You know, anyway. we're loving the new shop. He likes his space. I like my space. It works out for me. It has not affected. In fact, my business has picked up. But I also made a lot of other changes in the process. So with that, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. We'll see you later.